Last month, Christian science fiction and fantasy authors converged on St. Louis for the 2018 Realmmakers Conference. Welcome to our Realmmakers special. This is the Christian Fantasy and Science Fiction Bulletin for August 2018. I'm Adam David Collins. New York Times bestseller Tosca Lee taught at the pre-session at the conference and has a new book on the way. Through the wibbly-wobbly magic of the space-time vortex, we now cross to Tosca at Realmmakers. Hi Tosca!
Hey Adam, hey everybody, coming at you from Realmmakers. I'm Tosca Lee. Had a great session yesterday, pre-session, had a lot of fun with everybody. Full day of writing, missed everybody who couldn't make it.
And you have a new book on the way?
The Line Between, the cover's right here. And I've also announced a pre-order offer with this book. This book is actually, it's about a pandemic. It's about a girl who's kicked out of an apocalyptic doomsday cult right as this pandemic begins. It's a fun one. And the pre-order offer going on right now is if you pre-order the book, then you will get a tote bag that says, "Save the bacon, save the world," which is actually a line right out of the book. Send your receipt to cindy@toscalee.com. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I'm writing the sequel right now, so I hope to deliver a fun adventure to you guys.
Oh, that's a great deal. And all the details will be in the description below. Kerry Nietz has released Fraught, the second book in the Dark Trench Shadow series. This series follows Threadbare, a debugger with a chip in his head, to ensure that he obeys, and he can't forge his own destiny. If you like cyberpunk and hard science fiction, check this one out. Halverstadt Books has a new website where you can find reviews of Christian science fiction and fantasy titles. The site looks great and has some fantastic content, so check it out. And Halverstadt, our Realmakers correspondent, caught up with conference co-founder and director Rebecca P. Miner.
Hey readers, I am Rebecca P. Miner. I'm an author and I'm a conference director. We're here at Realmmakers 2018. I am back in the market selling books and I'm super excited to be re-releasing the first book of my 2 series that I've written. If you like sword and sorcery fantasy, these books are going to be for you. Divine Summons is about a snarky elf warrior who has PTSD, who is charged to start the 1st Airborne Cavalry for his people. Cursebearer is about a young woman who thinks her father is ill, decides to try to use her herbalism and alchemy skills to get him back on the path to health, but discovers that that's not enough, that there's some magic involved and that she's got some other jobs to do. I would love it if you'd stop by my social media at Rebecca P. Miner, either on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and just say hi. And as I get some new folks following, I may be doing a little bit of a surprise drawing. Otherwise, check out my books on ebook or in print. So, love to see you as a newbie in my little world.
USA Today bestseller Pauline Creeden has released Belle the Beast Tamer. This urban fantasy fairy tale is book 2 in the Wonderland Guardian Academy series. In this world, shifters transform into the creature that most reflects their inner being. So when a dragon shifter is discovered, it can't be a good thing.
My name is A.K. Preston. I'm coming to you today from my very first Realmmakers conference. Very excited to be connecting with fellow authors, getting a lot of great feedback on the world of Christian indie publishing. I'm also very excited to tell you about my first novel, The Gevaudan Project. It is a science fiction thriller with a theme of genetic engineering and environmentalism. If you like monsters, if you like conspiracies, this is definitely the book for you, to be followed by my next novel, Talos, which is a cyborg thriller. You can find me at my website at akpreston.com if you want to sign up for my newsletter at imperiumvoyager.wordpress.com. I look forward to seeing more of your bulletins.
Hi Adam, this is Travis Perry. I'm with Bear Publications. Have a lot of great projects in the works, but my favorite, the one I'm most excited about, is this Shattered World. This is actually really a combination of 3 books, a trilogy, and 1 volume. It deserves to be in 1 volume. It's a story about 1 person. Though some of the great things about this story by Lelia Foreman is that the first book in the series has the heroine Rejoice at 12 years old. It's written at a middle grade level. But don't let that fool you. It's got adult themes, the interest for adults. The second novel, the young lady Rejoice and her family makes a trip around the planet. These settlers from Earth that are under persecution, religious persecution, They come and live there. The third book, Pacifist War, Rejoice is an adult, and it's her story. But in this world, there's two different intelligent alien species that are hostile to one another. There's the colonists, who are pacifist Christians, and there's a new set of colonists that come from Earth that are warlike and violent. And these groups are on the verge of war, in pacifist war, and Rejoice, it's her job to keep this. She's at the center of the struggle and keeping this war from happening, keeping the blood from flowing. And it's tense, and some bad things happen, unexpected things happen. This is, even though it's about the lives of ordinary people, this story is epic science fiction, in my opinion. The greatest science fiction novel or set of novels by a Christian author I have ever read.
Thanks, Travis. That's pretty high praise. And Bear Publications has released Tales of the Phoenix by Kristen Stieffel. This book features 3 novellas set in the medieval Mars universe. These stories feature bird riding and airships. If you're after some more interviews from the people at Realm Makers, the guys at the Kick-Ass Reader podcast have released a bunch of videos from the conference on their YouTube channel. Check out the card above or the link in the description below. Mollie E. Reader has released The Electrical Menagerie, The Celestial Isles Book 1, for fans of Caraval and The Greatest Showman, but with robots. John Delarose is currently running an Indiegogo campaign for his superhero comic book, Flying Sparks, A Hero and Villain in Love. The campaign is fully funded, but there's still time to score some great perks. Joshua C. Chad has released Bad Company, The Brothers Creed Book 4. Join the survivors as relationships deepen and bonds are tested in this 4th installment of the award-winning and best-selling zombie series. R.J. Battler has released Fire Eyes Awakened, Book 1 in the Centaurians of Taranum series. This book combines epic fantasy with fantastic powers. Tiger Hebbett is releasing The Halls of the Fallen King on the 14th of August. This is Book 2 in the Beating Back the Darkness series. Steve Raza has released Severed Signals, a Vincent Chen novella. This is a space opera dealing with themes of slavery and forgiveness. And Raza is also re-releasing his alien detective novel For Us Humans with Enclave Publishing. There will be a release party on Facebook on the 21st of August with some special guests, Kerry Nietz, Paul Regnier and Joshua Johnson. The 2018 Realm Awards winners have been announced. The Parable Award went to The Girl Who Could See by Clara Swanson, designed by Jenny Zemanek. The Alliance Award, Reader's Choice, went to Warfare by Julie Hall. The Realm Award for Fantasy went to The Songweaver's Vow by Laura Van Ardendonk Barr. The Realm Award for Science Fiction went to Renegades by Thomas Locke. The Realm Award for Young Adult went to The Mapmaker's Daughter by Joanna Emerson. The Realm Award for Supernatural Paranormal Horror went to Firstborn by Tosca Lee. The Realm Award for Debut went to The Button Girl by Sally Apakadak. The Realm Award for Children's Fiction went to Willoughby and the Terribly Itchy Itch by Pam Holter. And the 2018 Realm Award for Book of the Year went to Firstborn by Tosca Lee. S.J. Mackenzie will be releasing her book Frost on the Mirror, Book 2 of the Mirror of Seasons series on the 22nd of August in a physical event in South Australia. And Ronnie Kendig has signed a 3-book deal with Enclave Publishing for a space opera series called the Drozeran Saga. Book 1, The Brand of Light, will release in 2019. Don't forget, if you'd like a free military space opera story, you can get it by signing up to my email list at adamdavidcollins.com/free. I want to say a big thank you to H. Halverstadt for making this video possible. And don't forget to check out her website, H. Halverstadt Books. And I'll see you next month. God bless, live long and prosper.